What just happened in Los Angeles has fans buzzing. The Dodgers are reportedly making a shocking move, trading rising outfielder Andy Pages for a star infielder in a bold effort to tighten up their defense. This blockbuster deal could change everything for the Dodgers infield and shake up their lineup in a huge way. Could this be the move that puts them over the top this season? Fans didn't see this coming, and now the internet is going wild. Stay with us because we're breaking it all down right now. Don't miss the details behind this explosive trade rumor. The Los Angeles Dodgers are making moves. Not just minor adjustments, not just little tweaks around the edges. We're talking about bold, headline-grabbing decisions that could change the face of their roster and shake up the entire National League. The front office is once again proving that they're not just here to compete, they're here to dominate. And at the center of this buzz, one name keeps popping up: Andy Pages. The talented young outfielder who's been rising through the ranks, showing flashes of brilliance, power at the plate, and the kind of athleticism that gets scouts talking. But now, in a twist that no one saw coming, the Dodgers might be willing to part ways with him in pursuit of something bigger. Sources from around the league are now reporting that the Dodgers are exploring a blockbuster trade involving Andy Pages, one that could bring in a star infielder to strengthen their defense and energize their lineup. And this isn't just some vague rumor floating through the wind. It's gaining traction fast. One name that's been consistently linked to these trade talks is none other than Gleyber Torres. Yes, Gleyber Torres. The two-time All-Star, known for his power, versatility, and clutch hitting. A player who, when he's hot, can take over a game and shift the momentum in his team's favor in the blink of an eye. Currently playing for the Detroit Tigers, Torres signed a $15 million deal and has recently returned from a stint on the injured list. But despite the temporary setback, his value remains sky high. Scouts and analysts agree, when Torres is healthy and locked in, he's one of the most dangerous infielders in the American League. The Dodgers know this. They see the potential. They see what he could bring to a team that's already stacked with talent but is still looking to fine-tune its roster in pursuit of another World Series title. And let's not forget, defense has been a point of concern for the Dodgers lately. They've got firepower. They've got depth. But what they need now is a more consistent infield presence, someone who can make the tough plays, turn double plays under pressure, and step up at the plate when it matters most. Gleyber Torres could be that guy. His range, his arm, his baseball IQ, it's all there. Add that to the Dodgers' already potent mix, and you've got a team that's not just scary, they're terrifying. But Torres isn't the only option on the table. There's another name that's been floating around the rumor mill, and it's turning heads for an entirely different reason. Ceddanne Rafaela of the Boston Red Sox. That's right. The Dodgers are reportedly in talks with Boston in a deal that would once again involve Andy Pages this time, potentially sending him to the Red Sox in exchange for Rafaela. It's a bold move, one that might not have the same star power on the surface, but could have just as big of an impact in the long run. Rafaela is a dynamic player, a defensive wizard in center field who's also capable of playing shortstop. He's the kind of versatile, high-energy talent that championship teams are built on. His glove? Gold glove caliber. His speed? Elite. And while his bat is still developing, there's plenty of upside there. Scouts love his hustle, his instincts, and his ability to impact the game in multiple ways. A trade for Rafaela would do something that a lot of Dodgers fans have been calling for. It would free up Mookie Betts to return to his natural position in the outfield, where he's a defensive game changer. Let's talk about Mookie for a second. We all know what he brings to the table. He's a perennial MVP candidate, a leader in the clubhouse, and a difference maker every single night. But lately, he's been playing more and more at second base, a move that has made sense given the Dodgers' needs, but also one that takes away from his true value. Mookie Betts in right field is a game changer. He saves runs. He cuts down base runners. He intimidates teams from taking extra bases. Putting him back in the outfield and adding a player like Rafaela or Torres to handle the infield duties could be the kind of strategic adjustment that propels this team from contender to favorite. Now let's go back to Andy Pages. This isn't an easy decision. Pages is a legit prospect. He's got raw power that turns heads, a strong arm in the outfield, and a ceiling that has yet to be reached. He's shown flashes of brilliance in the minor leagues and was beginning to make his mark with the Dodgers' big league club. He's young. He's hungry. And a lot of fans believe he's part of the future core. But here's the thing: if the Dodgers want to win now, they may have to make some tough calls. That means parting with talent, even talent with a bright future, in order to bring in proven stars who can help them win in October. That's what this is really about. October. The postseason. The bright lights. The big moments. Because the Dodgers have been there before. They've tasted victory. But they've also felt heartbreak. And this front office knows that if they want to make another deep run, if they want to raise that trophy again, they have to be aggressive. They have to make moves that others won't. They have to think 2 steps ahead, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario. If they land Torres or Rafaela and those players perform at a high level, the Dodgers could be unstoppable. But if the trade doesn't work out, if Pages blossoms into a star elsewhere, that's the gamble. That's the game. But that's also what makes baseball so compelling. It's not just about stats and contracts. It's about timing, fit, chemistry. And sometimes, it's about making a move that feels uncomfortable but ends up being exactly what the team needed. Right now, everything is still in motion. No deal has been finalized, and talks are ongoing. But make no mistake, something big is coming. The Dodgers are not sitting back. They're not content with being good. They want to be great. And to be great, you have to take risks. You have to be bold. That's what champions do. So keep your eyes on the headlines. Keep your ears open for the latest updates. Because whether it's Gleyber Torres, Ceddanne Rafaela, or someone else entirely, the Dodgers are preparing to make their next big move. And when they do, it could change everything. This team has one goal, one mission, one obsession. And that's to bring another championship back to Los Angeles. They've built the foundation. They've got the stars. And now, they're putting the final pieces together. This is what championship caliber teams do. They adapt, they evolve, and they never stop pushing for more. The Dodgers aren't just dreaming about a title. They're building it. One move at a time. One player at a time. One bold decision at a time. And when the dust settles, don't be surprised if Andy Pages ends up being the key that unlocks it all. Because in baseball, just like in life, sometimes you've got to give something up to gain everything. And the Dodgers? They're all in.